I think I needed something different. I needed something to like give me a little kick in the pants.
Yeah.
To kind of jumpstart some differences and some changes that needed to happen in my life.
I had been praying for something because I was so just bummed out all the time and I wasn't doing anything and nothing was fitting at all, so I wouldn't go anywhere because nothing fit, and can't afford a personal trainer, and I couldn't motivate to go by myself to do anything. And I saw something on Facebook. Some distant friend that I knew in grade school liked it, and so I opened it up and looked at it. I'm like, yeah, no, that's not what I meant, God.
Yep.
And then I literally, I could not stop thinking about it, and I just kind of sucked it up and went for it before I thought about it anymore. And now I can't imagine it without it.
Yeah,
like I literally come 5 days a week.
Me too. Yeah, absolutely. So being judged for not being good at something, for sure. Thinking that everyone, when I walked in, that everyone would be like super awesome at everything, and I'd look like a fool.
Yeah.
Right.
Also, I think just the fear of doing something completely out of my comfort zone.
Yeah.
And yeah, just kind of this overwhelming, like, I think fear was definitely just the fear of failure.
Yeah.
Was the overwhelming feeling that I had, for sure.
I had no experience whatsoever with any of it. And now when I came in for my interview, and like it was one of the days that everybody had like a lot of weights on the bar, or it was a barbell workout, and I just see all these barbells and they're dropping the weights and making these big banging sounds. I'm like,
Yep.
Oh man, that was a big scare. I was scared every single day before the workout because I still every day didn't know what to expect because it's always different.
Yep.
And that eventually wore off. I don't remember exactly when, but it just became so like, let's just see what we got today.
Yeah, I did the same thing when I did the boot camp. We did like 3 days a week, so it was Monday, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. So when I decided to sign up after boot camp, I was like, 3 days a week is totally fine. That's all I'm going to challenge myself to do. Like, I don't need to go any more than that.
Yeah.
And I would cherry pick the workouts that I would come to according to what I knew I was better at than something. So eventually, Olga, one of the coaches, encouraged me to come to Friday Night Lights, and I was like, no, like that is completely out of my comfort zone. That is beyond, like it's a different day. Like that was not something I wanted to do. And she was like, just do it once. And I was like, okay. So I came once, and I think that was the turnaround for me. That was the first time I came 4 days that week. Yeah. And after that, I was like, okay, I can do this. So I just kept coming, and now my goal is to come at least 5, and I do at least 5 every single week now. Is my goal, and I usually hit it. So I just had to kind of push myself beyond my comfort zone a little bit, and then it was kind of like, it was very reassuring that I was like, oh, I can do this. So go ahead.
I was, first of all, completely relieved that they were exactly the same as me. The people in my group were exactly the same and kind of awkward and kind of surprise themselves sometimes, like, oh my gosh, I just did that.
I mean, I think this just knowing that there was a group of people who had kind of come to the same realization of like, there's something missing, there's something I need to do, and whether this works out or not, I'm going to challenge myself to do that for even just a moment, because 6 weeks really isn't that long. You can do it for 6 weeks, you know. It's only 18 classes, like that's not that big of a deal, and if you don't like it, there's no pressure to stay. And I think that was huge for me. It wasn't somebody breathing down my neck saying like, sign up, and they were kind of like, make your own decision after the classes were over. And I think that was kind of the coaches just really like built into your life. They wanted to get to know you, and that made the uncomfortableness of looking awkward and not knowing how to hold a barbell and not knowing the movements, and I think that really helped ease the stress of trying something completely out of my normal.
And completely genuinely know pressure. It was almost like they looked for something that you were struggling with to, okay, this is what we're going to do to get you through this. And I don't know, it's just so easy, and it was so not what I thought it was going to be.
Yeah,
it's
absolutely.
it's not as intimidating. And
Nope. The community here is beyond anything that I've ever experienced, ever.
And I didn't come looking for friends.
Nope.
I didn't. I just wanted to keep my head down and try not to die.
Right. Yeah, that's a real, exactly. Don't die.
The friend thing legitimately just happened. Angela's filming right now. Love girl. She's with me in the challenge.
Yep.
I mean, it's for real, for real. Like you have people over at your house regularly. We have functions here. We have functions outside of the box, and it really is like genuine. It's just genuine.
It is.
Surprise, a bonus, like a definite bonus to getting better.
We really are a family, and I mean, I consider everyone here that we work out with as part of my family, and I would invite any of them over for, a party or for a function, or hey, what are you doing tonight? Like, let's grab dinner. That happens so often. It's like, hey, let's kick our butts in the gym and now let's go get something to eat.
All sweaty and stinky.
All sweaty and stinky. You walk into a restaurant together, and like it's just this community that has that we embrace each other. And I know when I'm struggling in a workout, it's something that's super challenging for me, and I know that there's going to be somebody there. Come on, Tina, you got one more rep in you. Let's go. Like, you can do it. Come on, you can do this. Like, one more set. Like, whatever it is, somebody's over there hollering at me, telling me that I can do it, and it's like, okay, I can do this. It's just one more. It's not. What do they say? What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. It's completely true. I haven't died yet, so I think that was part of it, is just knowing that the changes that we're making, even though they are hard, they are difficult, that it is a challenge. It's bettering us every single day. There are things we always say, what you do in the gym translates into life, and whether that's carrying groceries or weeding your garden or whatever it is, it translates into life. And I mean, it's completely true.